And the holiday spirit is in full swing at the Downtown Rescue Mission as volunteers prepare a feast for Huntsville's unhoused. The mission is hosting its annual Christmas banquet, serving hundreds of people. People can expect to enjoy all of the traditional holiday favorites while surrounded by cheerful decorations. Logan Alexander Russell stopped by to see how the preparations are coming along.
The ovens have been going since 3 o'clock this morning, and decorations are going up as chefs and volunteers prepare for the Christmas banquet tomorrow here at the Downtown Rescue Mission. DRM says the event is more than just a hot meal. It's about providing comfort and hope to those who might otherwise be alone during the holidays. Jason, a chef helping to prep for tomorrow's banquet, says he is putting his all into the meal. The team he's working with is cooking over 30 turkeys and hams. Jason says he is glad to work alongside the others and contribute to tomorrow's feast.
I got a bunch of brothers and sisters here that struggle with a bunch of different things, but when it comes to stuff like this, we all come together in the kitchen. We kitchen-minded. We got people's lives in our hands. And I like to see people's faces when they're full, especially the homeless people that have nobody else. That's the best thing for me.
The mission recommends people start arriving to check in at 11:45 tomorrow morning, as lunch will start promptly at 12. To check in and attend, you will need a valid government ID. The banquet is open to everyone, no matter the circumstances, whether homeless or just in need of a warm meal. In Huntsville, Logan Alexandra Russell, Fox 54 News.
For the 5th year in a row, a Huntsville church is making Christmas Mass more accessible. St. Mary of the Visitation Catholic Church continues its sensory-friendly service designed to create a calmer, more comfortable worship experience. A sensory-friendly Mass adjusts the traditional service by lowering lights, limiting loud sounds, and eliminating incense, creating a quieter, more relaxed environment.
People will jokingly talk about a Catholic Mass. They'll say the smells and the bells. Obviously, we ring the bells at very significant times, and then also we talk about the smells, and usually speaking, that's incense. It's a very fragrant type of, almost like a perfumed smell. And, those can kind of be very overwhelming. Likewise with music, particularly oftentimes if you think of a very nice organ piece, we have a big organ in here. Not the largest organ, but you feel a vibration in an organ.
There are some people, including young children and those with sensory sensitivities, who may struggle with loud music, strong scents, or busy environments. This Mass offers a calmer option.
In a time and place where we're much more sensitive towards the needs of others, is a tremendous opportunity to say all are welcome in this moment, to come in and really to have something very welcoming and caring for all.
With its first cornerstone laid in 1861, St. Mary of the Visitation has a long history, and parishioners say the church has continued to evolve to meet the needs of its community.
The church has changed a lot. It's been renovated at least twice since we've been here, so it looks a lot different on the inside. The campus outside has changed quite a bit too.
Built more than a century ago, the church was not originally designed with accessibility or modern needs in mind, making recent updates and adaptations even more meaningful for parishioners today.
If we look out front, we see these long, big stairs. That's obviously good for someone who can make it up a bunch of stairs, but the last priest here, Father Joy, he actually installed a handicap accessible ramp over there. That way people can come in, don't have to worry about like a big lift or any type of thing.
Parishioners say these changes help remove barriers and make worship more accessible for all. St. Mary of the Visitation has grown from about 150 families to nearly 700 in the last 5 years and says it will continue adapting to serve its community.
If you're still worrying about finding that perfect holiday gift,
Still got a whole long list of things that I need to get.
it may not even matter. The trend of regifting or giving to someone else a gift already received is on the rise. Bad credit financial expert Erica Sandberg says it's actually a smart move.
Regifting actually makes a lot of sense. You get something that you don't need or don't value or turns into clutter. Great. You can pass it on to the next person who would either appreciate it or just it's a great thing to unbox and then they can pass on to the next person.
The company's new survey estimates up to 110 million Americans are regifting or reselling unwanted presents, adding up to an $11 billion regifting economy last year. And in a state-by-state comparison, Rhode Island tops the list with 83% taking part in the growing trend.
That is by far the highest of all the percentages.
Rounding out the top 5 are New York, Arizona, and Utah, where more than half say they're not shy about it.
I have regifted. Hopefully no one is watching that could call me out on it, but yeah, I think it's a great idea.
I think it's fine. I mean, if you get something and you don't use it, might as well not let it just sit in your cabinet or something.
Still, financial experts say there's a bit of a stigma.
I don't think it's morally wrong. I just don't do it.
But if you're feeling guilty, and Bad Credit says nearly half of us do, keep in mind regifting can both save money and reduce waste.
It really is making that gift, that product or service, sometimes could be a gift card, just go the farthest.
And if you're considering regifting this year, etiquette experts say follow a few simple rules. Rewrap it, write a new card, and make sure it's not going back to the person who gave it to you. Connor Hansen, Fox News.
Millions of Americans could soon receive higher paychecks. That's because 22 states and D.C. are raising their hourly minimum wages in 2026. In 2009, the federal minimum wage was raised to $7.25 an hour. It hasn't changed since. That's why many states, like the ones in dark blue on this map, have already set higher minimum wages. The highest is in Washington, D.C. at $17.95 an hour, more than double the federal minimum wage.
It will definitely help people at the lower end of the income distribution.
Amit Babapil is a professor of economics at Rochester Institute of Technology. He says while it's good news, it's not going to solve the affordability crisis.
Wealth inequality in the United States, where the difference between the 1%ers and the 99%ers is staggeringly large.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the amount of hourly workers who earned the federal minimum wage or less last year was around 1%.
The vast majority of employees at small businesses already earn above.
Andrew Chamberlain is the principal economist at Gusto, an HR payroll firm. He says history shows small changes in wages don't have a huge effect on businesses.
Companies either absorb the cost or they'll pass some of it forward in the form of higher prices to consumers.
Most of the wage increases will take effect January 1st. Oregon, Alaska, and Florida will raise their hourly minimum wages later in the year. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
It's time for family, being together, spreading good cheer, but you can love someone and also butt heads.
We're living in incredibly stressful times, and family dynamics are not immune to that.
Clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says the holidays can be wonderful, but can also bring a tremendous amount of potential stress, anxiety, and fear of falling back into old habits. There can be differing views, divisions across the political spectrum, that annoying relative, or an unresolved argument. So even when it's cold outside, all those mixed feelings can leave things a little heated.
It's important to go in with a toolbox in terms of how to manage these potential situations. I think you want to first off begin by planning ahead.
That means deciding which topics are on and off limits. Borland says that may require maintaining boundaries and displaying assertiveness, so be prepared. Next, remember you can't control the behaviors of other family members, only your responses to certain situations. And be aware of your triggers. It's okay to demand a subject change.
I can do my best, and if things get to a point where I don't feel comfortable, it's okay to walk away as well.
And finally, Borland says to buddy up with a relative who's more level-headed or calming, someone who will allow you to enjoy your holiday.
Let's focus on the good things rather than, that family member that knows how to press your buttons, and really focus on why are we all together.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The weapon of the enemy has been found. Bring me back this mighty gift.
Middle-earth is returning to theaters. Extended versions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy hit the big screen January 16th through 18th and the 23rd through the 25th, with one movie playing each day. Locations and showtimes at fathomentertainment.com.
Tommy, you've got to come back.
Oscar winner Cillian Murphy returns as Tommy Shelby in the first teaser trailer for Peaky Blinders: The Immortal Man. The film follow-up to the historical crime drama series hits select theaters March 6th and debuts on Netflix March 20th. And it wouldn't be Christmas for some folks without a Call the Midwife special. This year, the older nuns head to Hong Kong for a mercy mission, while the younger ones are left to their own devices back in Poplar. The Call the Midwife Holiday Special 2025 debuts tonight on PBS stations and its website and app. In Boughs of Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a sex symbol. I just want to entertain people.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to garden, I want a cat.
I need something big, I need something new. What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it.
Song Sung Blue stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson as performers who channel a musical icon to try to make their dreams come true.
I grew up sort of in the 70s, so the Hot August Night was, you couldn't ride your bike down the street without hearing it. And Neil Tommy, Australia is one of his biggest territories.
Really?
Australians are obsessed with him, so I heard a lot of it.
I just fell in love with their story. I fell in love with the fact that they were just like a struggling working class family.
Look at the night.
And they just wanted to entertain people, but even still, with just that simple of a dream, so many things got in their way.
We were so close.
Hugh Jackman was always at the top of my list, and there wasn't really a list. It was like he was number one, and there wasn't a number two.
Then Jackman mentioned hearing Hudson was looking to focus more on music.
We got Kate on a Zoom, the three of us, and we basically, amongst the three of us, decided that we're going to make it together. I don't even think we asked anybody else. We just decided.
We're all here doing the best we can. And if we can just be strong and above all, be grateful, maybe we can just make the world a better place.
It is about joy. And yes, life throws curveballs at us, but it's really, ultimately, it leaves you feeling hopeful and joyous.
And inspired. Like, I
Yeah.
felt inspired watching a movie I was in. Doesn't happen very often. I'm like, oh my God, I want to live my life the way, doing the things that I love and being with the people that I love.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Now approaching lunar sunrise, and for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And from the crew of Apollo 8, we close with good night, good luck, a Merry Christmas, and God bless all of you on the good earth.
Greetings to planet Earth, all of our friends and family from Expedition 74 aboard the International Space Station, flying high above, thinking of you during this holiday season. During this season, it's about spending time with family and friends and enjoying time together and reflecting on the year that we've just had. And what a great year it's been for us as astronauts aboard Expedition 74 and previously Expedition 73. It's also a little bit sad because we're not with our families at the time. But actually we are. We're with our space family. So we're okay. And we're looking forward to spending the holidays together. And not just together up here aboard the space station, but all of our friends at the mission control centers across the planet in Houston and Huntsville and Munich and Moscow and Tsukuba, Japan. We're all going to celebrate the holidays together, and we're happy to share it with you.
One of the special things about the holidays is traditions. And while we're all away from our traditions at home, we get to enjoy some new traditions on board. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of decoration here. We've got a little tree, and we've also hung some boots by the airlock with cheer. So, we get to make some new traditions here, and that's something that's really nice and special, and we're really glad to be able to do.
I think for each of us here, this won't be the first time that we spend the holidays away from family for various reasons, but exactly like Mike said, it's so special for us to share the holidays with each other here in orbit and with all of the teams taking care of us on the ground. So we also want to say a great thank you to the families who are lending these crew members to us, and a thank you to those in mission control who will spend their holidays taking care of us, and to their families at home as well. It's incredibly special to be up here. I think we may be orbiting a little higher than Santa is flying, though.
Yeah, holiday season is also very important for Japanese people. Yeah, in Japan, amazingly, actually, we celebrate Christmas and also New Year again, also. And because of everybody's support, actually, we are away from family members, but actually we have good family, just like family, crew members, and also ground support. So we are very comfortable to live here. And in addition to that, probably I'll provide a lot of Japanese food for you guys, to celebrate holiday season. So looking forward to it. Thank you.
And so from all of us aboard the International Space Station to all of you, we would like to wish you the happiest of holiday season, the happiest of Christmas, Merry Christmas, and a happy, happy New Year.
Fox 54 Plus has your news, sports, and weather. Start your evening with Fox 54 at 5:30, delivering the latest headlines and live reports straight from the scene. Then stay informed with Fox 54 News at 9, featuring your Tennessee Valley certified most accurate weather impact team, tracking everything from tornado threats to traffic delays during severe weather. Fox 54 Sports Extra brings you more of what sports fans crave with deeper insights, expert analysis, and all the action that matters most. On Fox 54 Plus, you'll also find Alabama politics, plus 24/7 weather radar and real-time forecasts to keep you ahead of the storm. Looking for a quick recap? Don't miss Fox 54 Week in Review, highlighting the biggest stories of the week. Jumpstart your morning with Morning Rush. Fast-paced news updates featured with uplifting stories from across the globe. Get your entertainment fix with Getting Real, where we break down movie reviews, top 10 lists, and spotlight the newest film. Die Hard fan? Locked On Sports dives deep into the Crimson Tide, the Tigers, college rivalries, and pro action. True Crime Warrior Style? Killer Cases brings you gripping real-life stories that stick with you. Hungry for more? Cooking with Style serves up mouth-watering recipes that are easy to make and impossible to resist. From movie previews before you head to the theater with Take a Look to must-know headlines from across the region and around the world with In the News. Watch all of these shows on demand and also on the Fox 54 News app. Available on Android and iOS devices. Streaming 24/7.